Hello, Ectosage here on the Sage Channel, and today I'm presenting you with these little defense stars. No, not Death Stars, defense stars, because they sort of have this spiky, strange pattern to them. Their main idea is that they would sit in a location and defend it, or even patrol about. As you can see in the background there, we have a few of them flying about. Now, these ships are actually pretty simple. Around on each of the sides, we have a little one of these modded defense turrets that work on small ships. I believe they're called, actually I can even find them in here so you can see them. It comes from this nice mod pack. There will be a link in the description below if you'd like to download it. The Italian anti-fighter turrets work on these small ships. So I've gone ahead and stuck quite a few of those in, one on each side. As I said, beneath each of them, they can actually connect through the small access port and not the large access port I found. I have these large containers on each side with a, well, 4,000 shells for each of the guns, and then of course we have the pipes heading down to the center. It's got a lot of open space and it's got a pretty notable weakness of everything just sitting there, but I quite like the design of it and I just felt like building something like this. By the way, as the pipes go to the center, they actually go through a reactor, so we actually have 6 reactors, a bit overkill, but nonetheless that's what we got. And as I said, they actually go through them, so they connect and come right back out into a junction. Also inside here, we have the very obvious gyroscopes on the edges of each of these reactors. Edges, sides, that's a better word, as well as, and let me go into spectator mode so I can more easily, oh dear God Lord, more easily show this. I can fly in here, and we can actually see that we have an antenna stuck in right here, as well as if we fly over here, a remote control block. So this can be used as any other drone, which is why those ones over there to the left are of course patrolling. So I could actually go ahead and remote control one just to show you how they fly. They're not the fastest things in the world. As you can see, they do have propulsion in every direction, but only 4 little thrusters. Let's go ahead, click here, go to here, remote control, and click control. There we go. I had a little bit of a glitch earlier where it was actually, where every time I tried the remote control, it said it was autopiloted, even though it wasn't. So, very interesting little ship. It turns really quick. Yeah, it turns really quick, but of course doesn't move that quick at all. And I should point out, it doesn't have a camera on it, so good luck actually remote controlling it anywhere. It's mainly just designed to defend a location. By the way, I am running in DirectX 9 today, just because I forgot to switch it over, that's all. Anyway, now that you've seen the basics of it, I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate it shooting at something, and the way I'm going to do that is a few different ways. First off, we're going to go ahead and grab a decoy, and basically I just have a blueprinted decoy. And let's go ahead and fly our spectator cam over here, and we're going to throw this decoy straight through the middle of this group here, like that. And you can see, even though their cannons, oh right, decoys don't have much health, do they? So you can see they make quick work of these things. Like they're nothing. With this many defense drones around, things just disappear. So let's go ahead and give them something a little bit harder to hit. Let's actually fly our character farther away and spawn a little ship. And the ship won't be owned by me, it'll be owned by nobody. So the turrets, since they are owned by me, will automatically target it. And here we are inside of it, and let's turn off our UI and try to avoid getting shot instantly, because these things are, oh, they're not exactly as accurate as your standard turret, but they are there's quite a few of them. Oh boy, yay, we made it through there without getting completely destroyed. Shall we go ahead and do that again? What do you say we do that again with DirectX 11 on, because it might look a bit more oh, I'm losing control. Oh, I'm losing parts of the ship. Yeah. So yeah, they don't have the highest firepower because, I don't know, they don't. I didn't mod the weapons myself. But I think that's alright for such a small thing, and dear God, do they look cool. Oh God. Oh dear God. Well, I think that's about it for the ship. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, as I was saying, even though the weapons, you might think they wouldn't be able to hit too many things, if I'm floating right here, that gun and that gun can hit me. Now that one can't, but that one and that one could, as well as the top and bottom, so it actually works pretty well. Let's reload that in DirectX 11 and see how it looks. And here we are in DirectX 11, and you can see right away, things are a lot darker here in DirectX 11. That's because we were actually recording in shadow before, but now you can see, pretty awesome. I actually like the shape of these. It shows up the shape a lot more with the dark shadows, and how strange it is to have these things reaching out and just grabbing hold of these and holding them there while they shoot at stuff. It's like giant pinchers holding them. Anyway, let's go ahead and do what we did before, which was fly pretty far away from these drones and go ahead and spawn in one of these little star skippers here. And you can see their targeting lines sort of show up here, but not out there. That's because I also have another mod installed that disables those targeting lines, because it looks a lot better without those silly green or red lines shooting everywhere, I find. And let's go ahead and start trying to avoid getting shot again. And I find it's a lot more intense in first person, and also in DirectX 11. The lasers seem to show up a little bit more. Oh god, how badly hit are we? We're alright. Oh, I shouldn't stop like that. Oh dear. Yeah, the mod that removes the lasers sort of also shows up a little bit at the distance. Wow, they're really tearing me apart here. It seems... oh god! Oh god! I'm just falling apart. Oh! And they got my cockpit. Wow. So yeah, even though this is a very strangely designed turret, even though well, I say turret, spaceship, and even though these turrets themselves don't have too much firepower, the setup on these, given the number of turrets I stuck on there, works pretty well, and the fact that because there's one on each side, even though, let's say, the turret right there that I'm aiming at can't hit me, the one on the top, bottom, and left and right theoretically can. Maybe if I'm like right here, but there you go, they've turned a little bit, they could start hitting me. It's a design that actually works very well, I find. And I like it quite a bit. As well as, of course, the turret mod, which, just to be clear, I didn't make that mod. It's a mod on the workshop, and again, you'll be able to find that in the description below. Pretty awesome stuff. There you go. And just so we have something to look at, a few more ships that'll shoot at so strange that things owned by you will end up being shooting at unowned objects. Anyway guys, that's it. Thank you a bunch for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Ta-ta.